Hello everyone, VJose32 back again with another update. I know it's maybe a couple days early, but I like to keep you up to date and there's quite a bit to go over. First of all, Prism Night Plane cards, apparently not going to make it, and apparently it's going to be cancelled and relaunched in the near future. I am anticipating one of those to review very soon, any day now. For the Olympia playing cards by Steve Minty, which is very well funded, 9 days to go, they have unlocked this Underworld deck. Looks pretty cool. I might have shown images from it before. And there's also Underworld dies, which look pretty nice too. I like that color. Also coming, I don't know where it is. They have one thing that's coming soon. This is the Underworld one. Very cool. I like the colors and everything. There's a very limited one that's coming that is gonna be like $600. There's only 5 of them. But yeah, we'll move on. Next up, Glitz 2.0 from Soleil Zumbrun. Hope I pronounced that right. Currently 16% funded, 15 days to go. Just launched. Very short campaign or project. I don't know if it's going to reach $12,000 in 15 days, considering so far it's only gotten $2,000. Apparently there's 2 decks now being printed by Legends this time around. Glitzier than ever, as he says. Apparently her deck was, not her dick, I apologize. Her deck, I don't know why I said that, was a hit with Gizmodo, Boing Boing, Laughing Squid, and Vice. I think it was Boing Boing, that confused me. But anyways, and it was printed by USB-C, like I said. Now, 2 different versions, Circuit Fail and Error Message decks. As you can see, similar but different. Apparently, C promises they will give you less headaches than before. Here's the tuck cases. Nice new diamond-shaped seals, as you can see, which look pretty cool. The cards are now borderless. There's one that's kind of green, one that's kind of orange. Everything is more vibrant and more colorful and more glitzy than before. That's even possible. New colors. These are going to be printed with neon and fluorescent Pantone spot colors. No more CMYK dullness, as it says. So it should be good. It says all cards have been revised and are much less headache-inducing, as he promises. And that kite-shaped, diamond-shaped holographic seal. And yeah, so there's error message and there's the other one. But like I said, and even her logo is glitchy, as you can see. I don't know if it's gonna happen. We'll see. Then there's a few more here to tell you about. First of all, there's Animagic playing cards from Noir Arts and Roman Kotiv, created by Denis Serotonin, I guess it is. It's 60% funded, 23 days to go. Offering up deals for backers of his other 2 projects. That was the Asylum deck, and the other one he's got right now, I forget the name. These ones got animal themes on the faces. 2 decks, a white one and a black one, as you can see. Noir Edition and I guess D is Edition. No, Blank Edition. Okay. Noir and Blank, I guess it's French this time. That's the back design, it says Animagic on it. Combination of animal and magique, which is magic in French. Interesting animal on the Joker is there. And you can see you got elephants for the jacks. Actually, you got it's different animals per suit. It's basically monkeys for the diamonds, elephants for the spades, rhinos for the clubs, and I forget what for the hearts. I should say. Aces look pretty cool, definitely different. And I mean, everything is definitely different. I like it. Um, Primates and elephants, cats and rhinos. Those are this what are featured on the court cards in suits. And to me, it looks a little bit like they're using European style pips. They got standard indexes. Then the pips, I mean, you got stuff like roses and acorns and whatever else. That kind of reminds me of, I guess maybe those are coins. Reminds me a little bit of European pips. And here's a better look at some of the court cards. It's not bad. Hopefully the quality will be okay. I'm not a big fan of them having so many projects on at the same time. But they do deliver. So I guess that's good. Next up, Legends of Four Kingdoms, the card game by Legends Playing Cards. They actually have a project on Kickstarter. Currently 25% funded, 19 days to go. It's not a deck of cards, it's a game, but it is Legends branded. It's got a pretty interesting tuck case, as you can see, with a massive flap. I haven't seen those on Legends decks yet, I don't think. Only $3,800, $3,900 goal. And it looks like some of the cards do have, I mean, they got Jack, Queen, King, I think, at least Jacks and Queens. But there's no suits, there's no, nothing card related. I don't even know how many cards are in this. The best thing about this whole thing is just the box. The backs are they're okay, and then the faces, is what it is. But they're just not usable as a deck of cards. So there's going to be a lack of interest, I think, for that one. And then next, from Scott King and Crooked King's cards, Bicycle Jaws, 40 Years of Fear. Bicycle Jaws playing cards. 24% funded, 37 days to go in that one. And here we go. Two different top cases, big surprise. $20,000 goal. I'm surprised it hasn't funded yet. It launched a few hours ago, and so far it's not, it's not flying off the shelves or anything. There's a bicycle branded one and a special edition. I'm not a fan of they call it, the Jaws deck, but then they don't actually put Jaws on it anywhere. I would like for it to say Bicycle Jaws, that'd be cool. The special edition is this tuck case that has a special, first of its kind, cutout on it. It looks like a shark bit it. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't want my cards exposed. I don't know what that's going to do to my cards. I like to have a nice regular tuck case. And I don't think that one is going to sell very well. So far, there's still 75 early birds of the Bicycle Standard branded deck. And there's still 86 of these special edition decks. For some reason, these are just not doing very well. And they're saying it's a 360-degree die-cut box, first ever. Also, the back of the box apparently has teeth cut out. I think that's a cutout, but yeah, I'm not really a big fan of that missing. To me, it looks like, and I think it is, that corner is missing from the box, and I'm not sure that I like that. Here you see the backs. They're pretty cool, I guess. They're not my favorite backs. They're okay. Nothing really to talk about, I guess. They almost look like they have really thick borders, but they don't. There's not a lot going on there, but the faces I really like. They're really cool. Very nicely done. Kind of reminds me a little bit of that Deep deck. And that is that. And then, not sure if there's anything else on Kickstarter. We'll have a quick look over that. Fuego is ending soon. Definitely check that one out if you haven't. Just mentioned that. Ah, that's the one from Noir Arts, Brandley. Um, I think that's pretty much it for Kickstarter, but there's a few more things I wanted to talk about. One of them is Vanda. VandaCards.com. They have a new deck, the Violet Edition, and there is some promo codes you can use. Um, Here's the cards. They're just like the Crimson Edition and the Golden Edition I had before, except that it's violet, it's purple. I like it, I got no problem with it. They do have other decks coming eventually as well, including these Artist Series decks. The promo codes for the Violet Edition, which they expire on June the 15th, which is in like 6 days. They are code Violet to get decks at $6.95 each when you get 4 or more, and Violet 35. You get 35% off any order over $100, and I think that includes anything you get. But I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. But anyways, that is that one. I also want to mention Big Blind Media. I just came across this. Has a new deck, and it's not one of those recolors that Murder 67 is selling. I'm not sure if I mentioned those ones, but there is you can find it on Murder 67's Amazon page or on his eBay. It's a purple Midnight Edition Carnival deck and a red Carnival Dose Redux. This is a new one that's available for pre-order right now at Big Blind Media. It's the Carnival 1984 playing cards. Don't ask me why it's 1984, but it is. And they will be, it says it's pre-order for a release of July the 9th. They don't usually do pre-orders, so that's kind of interesting. It says it's bicycle branded. Here's the backs. Pretty cool. Some skulls, but it seems like they're doing less of that right now. Ace of clubs. I guess all the aces are special. There's a joker. That's pretty interesting. Massive eyeball. And the number cards. Some people not a big fan of red on red. I'm probably not a big fan of that myself, I'm going to say. These cards are kind of interesting because they actually have the number in the background, the 8 and 9. I think that's kind of odd that they did that on some cards but not others. And again, see the 10, we didn't do that. And then the court cards, kind of standard, definitely recolored. And blurry faces. Fits perfectly with other Carnival decks. So yeah, BigBlindMedia.com. You can pre-order that right now. And apparently for $1 more, you can get a hard plastic storage case for shipping purposes as well, which is a pretty good deal. CollectiblePlayingCards.com. Quick one I mentioned, there's a new Bicycle Evolution deck in red from Elite Playing Cards. I guess it was popular enough that they decided to do a red version. There it is. It's just pretty much a different box, I guess. And the back's probably got a different color too. And remember, you can use the code VJOSEPH and get 10% off your orders there. And a couple more here I'll mention quickly. First of all, Wasteland Desert Ranger Edition playing cards coming soon from King's Wild, July the 1st to be exact. Inspired by a new Wasteland game. Looks pretty interesting and a bit different, definitely colorful. There's another image. And then there's this coming soon to Kickstarter, I believe. It's the Explorers playing cards. No idea who's actually behind it. I think that they Need to put the word explorers on the tuck case a few more times because 6 times isn't enough. It's kind of ridiculous that they have explorers. The front, the back, the sides, the top, the bottom. Slight overkill. This is the back design. It's a one-way back design. I'm not sure I'm really loving it, but I guess time will tell. I do like the court cards. They're kind of interesting. It's got photorealistic imagery, as you can see, which looks pretty interesting. Some people are not a big fan of it, I guess, but I don't mind it. Then there's this, dual playing cards from Joel Wall. It's going to be made by Vanda as part of the artist series. And I guess it could be coming soon. Apparently there's 2 different colors. And they remind me a little bit of, I don't know, the faces anyways. I guess they don't really remind me too much of the Vanda decks. I mean, the Jack decks, but the Pips do a little bit. That, it says it's one of the next 3 he'll be releasing after this Violet edition, so it's coming. And then there's this coming also from Jackson Robinson at some point in time. Maybe it's going to be direct through USB-C. I don't know, because it is bicycle branded. It's a bicycle Crazy 8s playing cards, and I never thought of that until now, but maybe it will be USB-C release. And then there's the Manticore playing cards from Ido Hong. And Ben. It's a tribute to Siegfried and Roy's Tiger. And a modern addition to the bicycle deck, as you can see. And this is coming to Indiegogo, I think on the 20th of June. Looks like kind of standard court cards. And yeah, it's June 15th on Indiegogo. That is not good in my opinion because Indiegogo sucks for playing cards. And I agree with this person. Indie no. I agree. I think that's it that I can think of. That's a lot. I will see you next time with more.